Hello everyone, this is your favorite Video Bob back at you with another video review, and tonight we are looking at the Transformers Legacy Speedia 500 Override. Now this is a very good figure. This is a great figure. Just a few little minor nitpicks, mostly cosmetics that I can easily fix if I, ever want to. But yeah, this figure is very nice. It's very solid. Uh, I don't know if this is just an issue of mine, but I don't know how well you can see it. That's not straight, and no matter what I do, I cannot get it straight. Because underneath, it's technically straight, and well, kinda. I don't know how to fix that. I've tried. But then let's get a close-up on the detail while we're over here. Some nice blue, if this would focus, thank you. Some nice blue. I do have a little paint blemish right there, but battle damage or something. Overall, very nice. Yeah, she has visible head syndrome, but technically that's excusable. That's her design. So, yeah. Now, the engine block is kind of bland, but again, if I wanted to, I could fix that with paint. I'm just not that talented with paint to do that, especially with how complicated that can be. That's just me, so. But, she rolls pretty well and makes a nice little weird, I don't know how well that's coming across, but it makes a kind of an engine noise, like a vroom type thing. I don't know. Anyways, but for size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe. For a Voyager, she's pretty small in alt mode, but in robot mode, man, she gets pretty tall. Some nice mass shifting. So, now, as far as accessories go, just the engine block. Oh, creaky. Just the engine block that these fins can, move up and down. I like them at that angle. And it just plugs in right there into the sensor. Now, unfortunately, you can't do what she does in the show and flip it out all the way and forward. That's about it. I guess she could shoot her enemies from the side and all that, I guess. But, yeah. Alright, so for transformation, you can leave this on if you want to. It's, completely optional. So I'm just going to leave it on personally. I'm going to zoom out. Alright. So we want to start by splitting the legs and also unpegging them. They just peg in that peg to that tab or peg hole right there. So just go ahead and raise this up. This will tab in. A very nice snap. Go ahead and flip. Sorry if you heard that. That was my cat. I don't know what she was thinking. Anyways, so flip this up. Kind of flip down the foot. And then you can just flip that in. Kind of straighten the leg out. And there you go. Alright, for this side, do the same thing. Go ahead and snap that in. It's a very nice, satisfying snap. To me, at least. Don't know about y'all. Alright. And there we go. There's the legs. I told you she gets tall. Ugh, gotta raise up more. Okay. Alright, so for the arms, you need to unseat them from the tabs, or they're holding onto these pegs. And then you want to go ahead and split it and flip it out. They do interlock. I don't know how well you can see, but there's these interlocking tabs on each side. And just kind of come around to the front. Go ahead and bring this first of all, you want to untap this, then bring that down. Sorry. Bring that down, kind of have it at about that angle. Might have to fiddle with it a little bit later. But anyways, go ahead and bring all this down. Bring down the head area. And this is where you kind of got to fiddle with it, because this needs to rock in, fit everything. This part's a little tricky, it's a lot of fiddling first. So, come on. There we go. Okay. that will tab in. Go ahead and kind of push these in a little bit. Come on. There is a tab and slot for these, as you can see. It's kind of hard to show where the slot is, but in hand you can see it just fine. So, so then go ahead, and there is some slots in up the shoulders and some tabs, along with this tab right here going into the slot right in here. So it's a lot of, this is a very secure connection. There we go. And finally, just go ahead and flip that down. Oh, and rotate around the wrist too. So, come on. And there we got Override in her robot mode. Go ahead and angle down a little bit. Oh, I said a little bit. There we go. Yeah, overall, she's a very nice, clean transformation. She has the backpack she's supposed to have, so yeah. So what do we got for articulation? Well, her head is on a slight ball joint, but you don't get a lot of side to side or up and down. I think it's on a ball joint. So you can only do 360, but you got to be careful because of her chin that is painted. Arms have a slight butterfly, but I wouldn't say it. Oh, that's because it's not tapped in all the way. Yeah, okay. Never mind, no butterfly on the arms. Arms do go 360 in and out. Bicep swivel, 90 degrees of elbow bend along with the wrist. And you got a waist that is hindered by the backpack. That's about all you can get. And there is no way to move this out of the way, unfortunately. For the legs, they're on universal, so she can kick up about that far, back that far. Can do beyond the full splits, just by a few degrees. Has thigh rotation, over 90 degrees of knee bend. And she's got slight ankle tiltage, not by much, but it does have up and down movement as well. All right. Yeah, and close up on that head. Very nice head sculpt, honestly. Really good head sculpt. This is fantastic. So, yeah. And for her weapon, you just want to unpeg this. I said unpeg. Unpeg. Come on. Okay. This likes to get stuck on my copy. There we go. Okay. Then you just want to go ahead and flip this all the way around. Now what's interesting is she has a slot on the back of her gun that can fit a cyber key, like one of the original cyber keys. So you can go ahead and plug this into her hand. Now I don't have a cyber key on hand to show it, but just take my word. So, but yeah, and for a quick little size comparison, here we have G2 Sideswipe, and yeah, for a Voyager, she definitely scales up pretty well. So, yeah. Now, little interesting fact, this only took 4 sprues to do, and that is honestly amazing, especially when, looking it up on the TF Wiki, it typically takes about 12. Yeah. I didn't know it took 12. I thought it took a little bit more, honestly. But hey, if they can get it down, they can. But yeah, now if you can find this figure for, I think it's still on Walmart for about $23, at least here in the US and my location. I would definitely say pick this up, especially if you're a Unicron trilogy or Cybertron fan. So yeah, this figure is fantastic. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time for another video review.